it wasn't really like a loan if you used it the right way. It was the PPP payroll protection plan, and if you made 100,000, you got in gross commission in 2019, you got about $20,000 back, which is that that was a nice you know cash injection, and you could use it for leads or any kind of other scenario because obviously the market picked up. So the main qualifications for this are, I think most of the people here, so this is, like I said, a lot of our agents did this last year. This is really, really, really important, guys, because I don't want to use the terminology free money, but it is, it's something that you qualify for. And if you just use it correctly to pay yourself your salary, you can get it, pretty quickly. And it's not even really a loan. You just get the money. So the number one qualification for this, guys, and everyone here should qualify for this, is that you have to show 1 quarter that you were down 25%. Everybody in this call last year from in your business, everybody in this call last year from January to April 1st should have been down 25%. Because remember how crazy, hectic it was. Everybody was scared. No one wanted to buy anything. So we should all be down 25%. Okay. The second qualification is you got to make sure you just paid yourself correctly last year. So remember, when you get that $20,000, up to $20,000, if you made $100,000, you just got to make sure that that was your missing income. That was supposed to replace your missing income. So everybody here should have been down 25%. And borrower has no more than 300 employees. No one here in this call has more than 300 employees. And so there's only 3 qualifications. One, that you used the money correctly last year. 2, that the employee, you have less than 300 employees, which none of you guys on this call have. And 3, you can demonstrate a 25% reduction in business for any quarter in 2020 compared. So you'd be comparing like fourth quarter 2020 to fourth quarter 2019, or third quarter 2020 to third quarter 2019, or second quarter 2020 to second quarter 2019, or first quarter 2020 to if anyone needs help with that, just email me and I can help print out your numbers. Okay. The other thing that's really important is you guys gotta make sure your bank can do it, because some banks are doing it and some of them aren't. And if your bank's not doing, you're gonna find one that is. And you should probably do it before the money. I'll do it the sooner the better, because last year we had an issue where some of the money ran out. So you want to jump on this. So I'm going to go over the qualifications again for this. There's actually 4. Make sure your bank is doing it. Like we got an email from our bank a couple of days ago saying if we're interested in it, and we said obviously yes, we are. So make sure your bank is doing it. 2, you got to be able to. I'm sure you use the. You can't. You don't need to, when you get to $20,000 or up to $20,000. You don't need to be like buying a boat with it or anything like that. So hopefully you didn't do that last year. But it's supposed to be. You're just supposed to be able to show that you have a track record of paying yourself. So make sure your bank is doing it. If it's not, please contact us and we'll help find a bank for you that is doing it. you just have to be able to show that you have a quarter that was 25% less than a quarter in 2019. You have to have less than 300 employees. And that's it. Rick, how did you already get, I know you got like some money last year. Did you already get an email from your bank about it or not? Rick Gordon.
Yes, I have.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I'd go ahead and apply for it. Don't be afraid to do it, guys. This is like this program was designed for us. It wasn't designed for like, one of the big issues that they had last year was like all these big Fortune 500 companies applied for this, and they sucked all the money out of you know, the fund. So that's why there's a special stipulations in here for companies under 300. So this thing is designed for you. So there's no reason why you shouldn't apply for it. Now, if you're a brand new agent, it might still work if you were like you know, if you were in business in quarter 4 of 2019 and you can show that you were down in quarter 4 of 2020,
Yeah.
you can still apply for it.
Lost last year.
But Rick, good. Anyone, so does anyone have any questions? Let's open this up. Anyone have any questions? Brenda, Miss Brenda, if you got, like, so remember 2 things. If you have any questions, like if you were down, just ask us. Send us an email. We'll run your numbers for you. Everyone here should have been down 25% in the first quarter of 2019. So you just have to have 1 quarter of being down 25%. 1 quarter. You have to have 1 quarter being down 25%. And if you made, you'll get back as much as 20,000. 20,000 is kind of like the limit for 1 person. But if you can,
Alex, do they have any standard forms that we complete?
I think your bank, they're supposed to have made this thing a lot easier, Rick. So it's just supposed to be like 1 page. But I'm going to see if there is any standard forms. But they're supposed to be special. It's supposed to be 1 page if you applied for it before.
Okay. Good.
So I'm gonna get like a more information for it, but there's no reason everybody needs this program was designed for us because small businesses are, and each one of you guys is like a small business is the heart of America. We really did like the majority of like the purchasing, hiring, and that kind of thing. So there's no reason why you shouldn't apply for it.
Alex,
Yeah.
someone asked if you applied the first time, can you, if you got PP the first time, can you get it the second time? That was a question.
Yes. That's exactly what it's designed for.
Right, okay.
What if you didn't apply the first time? Can you get it the second time?
Yes. As long as you can show that you have like the only difference between this one and the first time is the first time you didn't have to show that your business was down. This time you have to show that you're down 25% for 1 quarter. But everybody here was down. I promise you, everybody here was down their first quarter of 2020.
Doris, can you,
But
Alex,
go ahead.
who in the company do we get the printouts on the income for the first quarter of 19 versus 20?
Yeah, just ask Susie.
Susie? Okay. Doris, what you going?
There's Doris McClung. Beautiful Doris. She made one of her sales meeting. Wow, this year is going off pretty well. So,
oh my gosh. I didn't know I was going to get bashed.
Hey, Doris,
What's up?
you were able to get the first round of PPP, right, Doris?
Yeah,
yeah. So this
Susie,
one,
what you
everybody,
have Our income
I got it with Wells
first quarter
Fargo.
of 19, January,
They're my
February, March
bank.
versus
So
the
have
first
any-
quarter of
Hey,
20.
Rick,
Tips for
put
the
it-
agent?
I'm sure
hold
we're
up,
out.
Rick Gordon, Rick, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Yeah, so the whole key to this one Doris is everybody, if you need a printout, get it from Susie, but the big qualification for this one is you just have to show you're down 25% for 1 quarter. But everybody here in this call was down 25%.
Wait, how are we gonna do that though? Because we're only in the first month. I
I
mean,
mean, but it's for 20, if you were down 25% for any quarter of 2020 compared to 2019. Everybody here should have been down the first quarter. Our company, we ended up having a great year, but we were down as a whole like 30% in the first quarter of 2020 compared to 2019, and then we made it all up like in the second half of the year. But everybody here was down. If you got any questions about your numbers, like what your production was for any of the quarters, just ask like Susie, email Susie to run you like your gross commissions for a quarter. You just have to show you're down 25%. Okay, that's the
Hey,
biggest.
Hey,
That's
Alex, quick question.
yes, sir.
What would be your suggestion for someone that was not a part of the company in 2019?
Well, then you'd be. When did you started in 2020?
Correct.
I thought maybe you had like a quarter in like the fourth quarter of 2019. You weren't in business in the last quarter of 2019 then, right?
No, I didn't join the company.
Okay.
until
Well,
January.
it's gonna be then I think it's gonna be really hard for you, but I'll look into it, Antoine, just to make sure that, but you have to be able to show that you were down 25% in a quarter. I'll see if there's like any loophole or anything like that, but as of right now, I don't think you can do it.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Ms. Helga.
Yeah, does it have to be within 1 quarter, or could it be like I'm 20% down in the first quarter and then, 20% down in the second quarter? It still would add up 25% over the year.
Yeah, I mean, if you can show if you can show you were down 25% for the year, that's great. I mean, they made it easier because like you just have to show you're down for the quarter would probably be easier for you. You might have been down 25%, Helga, in the first or the fourth quarter, because I know they froze like a lot of those foreclosures, you know?
Thanks.
So,
Yeah,
but you got to make sure that you make sure your bank does it. That's the number one thing. And if it doesn't, call us and we'll find you a bank that does. Like Doris did hers with Wells Fargo.
yeah, but that's because I have accounts there. They wouldn't take anybody if you didn't
Yeah.
already have a business account with them. And
Yeah.
now they're saying that if you didn't have one as of last year by December 28th, they're not going to accept it. And it has to be a business account. That's what Wells Fargo's is saying.
Yeah, but you can go like that's what I was gonna say. You guys gotta jump on this because these banks hate doing this paperwork, and they got rushed a bit last time, and it became kind of hard to find a bank to do it. But we did ours through Colony Bank. Shep sits on the board of that one. So like if you guys have we might have a little bit of extra pull on that one, but just find them. If you guys got any issues for like a bank, just you need a bank recommendation, just call us. And if you need for a quarter to see what your numbers are, just email Susie. But
And that we can do this next week. Is it starting Tuesday? Is that the right date?
yeah, I mean, like it depends on who your bank is. Ours is starting it in a couple of days, but some of them I think already jumped on it. But remember, what's the best part about this is you don't have to, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you don't have to, it doesn't have to be 25% for the year. It just has to be for 1 quarter. So for example, us as a company, we were down 30% in the first quarter of 2020. And at the end of 2020, we surpassed what we did in 2019. So you just have to show 1 quarter. Rick, did you have a question? I saw your mouth. Hold up, unmute yourself. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it has to be a calendar quarter. It can be any consecutive 3 months as well.
Okay. Well, like,
That's what I was told.
yeah, on this it says, but borrow can demonstrate at least 25% reduction in gross receipts between comparable quarters or annual in 2019 and 2020. So I'd try to go either way with it. But
Either way, yeah.
everybody needs to apply for this. This is who this is designed for. And I mean, that's the bottom line. And you know, use this money for lead generation, whatever. But this program is designed for you, for us.
Hey, Alex, does that mean that Susie has our numbers like comparable, year to year, month to month for this
Yeah.
year, for 20 and 19? She
Yeah,
has that?
she can print it now. You can give it like a couple days, and then if you need it, if she's backed up, she's backed up. Just ask Shep or me, and we can do it too for you.
Okay.
But this was designed for like Mr. Roy. I know you were. Wow, we got Elroy, Sergeant Major Roy Souvenir on this call. What like I should salute you right here. But if you're down 25%, and I know you have been, I know you were, Roy, you can just find a bank. If you need a problem, if you don't have a bank that's doing it, we'll find you one. But you should apply for it. Everybody on this call needs to get it. And it's not a loan. It's misleading. It's the PPP. It says payroll protection plan loan, but it's not. Like, if you use it correctly, all of it's forgivable. What does correctly mean? You don't need to be buying a boat or like Ferrari or anything with it. Like, it's supposed to be like, you're just supposed to be able to document that you're paying yourself. It's supposed to make up for loss of income for you. And that's what it's designed for.
No Italy trip like this.
No gambling money. It's not gambling money, guys.
What about stock, buying stock?
Yeah, well, I didn't hear that part, but I think
Okay,
you'll be okay.
just asking.
But anyways, so does anyone have any questions? Please, everybody in this call needs to ask their bank if they're doing it. If they don't, text or email Shep. We'll help you find a bank that is doing it. If you got any questions about your numbers, email Susie. She's pretty busy, but if you need it sooner, just email Shep or me. We can get your numbers for that too. And we're good to go. But everyone here needs to do it. It makes a big difference in your business.
Yes.
We can all use an extra $20,000. Up to $20,000. But if you made 50,000, if you did 50,000 in gross commission, you'll get 10 back. That's nice. So that's it, guys. I'll give you, when I get more information next week, we'll do another one of these things. And Rick, I'll see, like, your bank should have that form, but I'll see if I can get that form for you too. If it's a standard form. Does anyone have any questions? Brenda said, do you have the link to apply, or is it different this year? Yeah, the payroll protection plan, you have to do it through like your local bank, Brenda. So just call your local bank. And then Amanda Milner asked, can you apply for if you did not get the first one? Yes, she can apply for it. I wish I'd gotten the second one, Amanda, but like you can apply for the first one. I mean, you can apply for it even though you didn't apply for the second. You can apply for it even though you didn't apply for the first one. Okay, good. I think we're good, guys. And remember, get off the phone and call your bank to see if they're doing it. If you got any questions, just text Shep or me. And if you want to get your numbers, email Susie and put us in the email too, and we'll see if we can help her or workload on it. But But remember, everyone here was down the first quarter. I'm almost positive. You got any questions, just ask us for your numbers, okay?
Awesome.
All right, you guys have a fantastic day, and if you got any questions, contact us, okay? Have a great
Thank
weekend,
you.
folks.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.